So viewers, this is a story that affects you, me and probably every person in the entire country. There have been multiple instances of online orders that have gone horribly wrong. In January, remember, a Mumbai doctor had ordered an ice cream and was disgusted to find a human finger in his order. A Bengaluru man had discovered live worms in his food. Then, in Gurugram last year, a woman had found a cockroach in her Zomato order. Safety concerns when it comes to online orders are back in the spotlight, with the Maharashtra FDA suspending the license of Zepto's warehouse in Dharavi area of Mumbai. And why? Because the conditions inside that facility were downright shocking.
After the FDA action, the license of one of the storehouse of the Zepto, which is situated in Mumbai's Dharavi, has been suspended. And it has been more than 2 days. And we have just visited the premises to understand exactly what has changed past the FDA action that took place. It seems like not a major differences are visible into this premises. You can see, as we had reached out to report this story from this particular store, the officials, the staff members who are working inside had shut the door. But at the same time, what we can see outside the premises as of now, that no major differences or changes are seen. You can see filth is still into the premises. A stinky environment is what we can experience into this area. Flies are all over the place, and it is quite tough for us to breathe into this premises as well. But we are reporting for our consumers, for our viewers, and we report fact and truth, and which is why we have reached out to the premises. We'll try to take their say yet again. We'll try to approach the staff members working here as to why they have been playing with the health of the consumer who blindly trust them, who order food products from here, healthy food products, fruits and vegetables, with an assumption that it will improve their health. But the condition that they have kept in is somewhat raising a lot many alarming questions. We'll try to approach the premises, and you can see as the staff members are into the spot, but the ground premises still remains the same after the suspension. You can see how filth is still into the environment, and it is stinky, and flies is what we can here see into this premises. मुझे ये बताइए, आप लोगों को क्या कहा गया है?
एक मिनट, आप आ जाइए बस हम बात करें।
सर मुझे ये बताइए, आप लोगों पर कस्टमर भरोसा करके फूड प्रोडक्ट ऑर्डर करते हैं, लेकिन सस्पेंशन के बाद भी
अब आप बाहर चलिए।
हम बाहर जाएंगे सर, लेकिन
वाला काम मत करिए।
सुनिए सर, आप परमिशन, आप लोग जो है, हजारों लोग आप पर भरोसा करते हैं, आप इस तरीके के फूड प्रोडक्ट्स उनको दे रहे हैं, गंदगी है, बदबू आ रही है, मक्खियां भिन रही हैं। आराम से, आप धक्का नहीं मारे, आप खींचे नहीं सर, आराम से बात कीजिए। मुझे ये बताइए आप इस तरीके से जनता की सेहत के साथ मजाक कर रहे हैं क्या? सर मुझे बताइए, आप मजाक क्यों कर रहे हैं जनता की सेहत के साथ? So you can see the staff members who are working here are in a very aggressive state. They have been pushing us from the premises, not letting us report the truth. And this truth is something that every viewer should see, because it is a lot many questions that is being raised onto these outlets, these stores, who claim to be providing you health and good services. But this is the reality that is hidden behind these doors, that these individuals are hiding and somewhat damaging your health on daily basis.
Actually, as per the Act, they will be given the improvement notice. So they have to fulfill all the parameters as mentioned in the improvement notice. And once they come back with their improvement notice, then we will re-verify all the parameters with fulfilled. And if they have done it satisfactorily, then their suspension will be revoked.
So imagine you and I, customers who are unaware of what the conditions are like in these storage areas, are ordering food, and this is a condition where it comes from. You saw the report that my colleague Nilesh had filed. The crackdown is not stopping here though, because you may question, if that's the situation in one outlet, is it the same in other outlets as well? The FDA Commissioner of Maharashtra has stated that such action will not be restricted to one area, and that inspection will be carried out across the state, including the rural areas as well.
This will not be restricted only in Mumbai, but this will be in whole of the MMR, which is adjoining Thane, Raigad, and all other cities of Maharashtra, and even in rural places wherever we get some information.
So now we got you what the officials are saying. Let's also get you the version of Zepto. They have released a statement now stating, and let me quote from here. This is the official statement that has been released by them. They say, we take hygiene seriously. We're conducting a full internal audit and will work with officials to fully comply. While the company says that they're taking steps to fix it, the question is, why weren't these issues addressed earlier? Times Now, in fact, visited the warehouses of Zepto in other parts of the country as well. And take a look at what we saw.
अच्छा मैनेजर आप ही हैं मैनेजर आप ही हैं यहाँ पे हाँ 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 जी जी
अंदर नहीं जाइए
अंदर नहीं जा सकते क्यों क्या हुआ
परमिशन लेना पड़ेगा डीसी सर उसके बाद
नहीं जैसे अब तो हर जगह पर जो है वो रेड की बात कही जा रही है जेप्टो के सेंटर्स पे ऐसा कुछ जानकारी मिला है आपको कुछ नहीं मिला है
फिर आप बाहर ले जाए अब सर बाहर चले जाएं पहले
नहीं एक बार
नहीं सर नहीं
सर दिक्कत क्या
नहीं सर बिना परमिशन के नहीं होगा
किससे परमिशन
आप वहाँ बात कीजिए सर
ये मना कर रहे हैं रोक रहे हैं दिखाने से एक बार बोल रहे हैं कि वहाँ पे बात करें पीछे भी एक बार दिखाइए यहाँ देखिए सामान जो है वो किस तरीके से यहाँ पर रखा हुआ है और ये नोएडा सेक्टर 3 का जो आउटलेट है वो स्टोर है
The demand for the regulatory actions on the online food delivery partners is taking the due course. We are currently reporting from the Blinkit store in the Lakshmi Nagar area of the national capital. And this is one of the most prominent store as it delivers in a radius of 5 to 6 kilometers. But when you pan on the right side, just outside this food delivery platform which delivers food and then you can see the pile of trash, the dustbin full stack just nearby to the stacks of various food items which have been kept on the outside. You see these are the empty cartons for now. The address Delhi Lakshmi Nagar is written and just next to them you see the pile of trash piling up and almost a kind of a smell which comes from here. It makes it very difficult especially for the riders and for anybody to even stand here. So this is the current situation of a place that delivers food items, essential items to the different parts of this Lakshmi Nagar area. There have been a lot of news coming in, especially after the FDA has cancelled the food distribution license of Zepto after the raid that happened in Dharavi. They have said that Zepto was not maintaining proper hygienic condition and cold storage. And this is so far the condition inside the Blinkit store as well. You see here the riders waiting for their orders, packing the items, and from here the guards are giving them the orders and then they are going back. This is the current situation here. It has the variety of articles going in here and this is how you see so far the situation here. But when you see on the outside, the pile of trash which was there is seriously concerning and it raises the condition of hygiene, especially at a place where food items are also being distributed and sometimes milk products are also being distributed.
So Delhi, Noida, Mumbai, multiple locations, but it's the same story. And if we talk about the Zepto store in Mumbai, sources have told Times Now that the Maharashtra Minister Yogesh Kadam personally alerted the officials about this warehouse. And the inspection team didn't just stop at one rack or one shelf. They checked everything. But the bigger question is, are these 10-minute delivery models being built at the cost of food safety? It raises several questions because customers across the country are placing these orders unaware of what the safety standards are that are being followed. My colleagues Nilesh as well as Adib are joining us on the broadcast with the details. And there are a lot of concerns. Nilesh, we saw your report as well. There was so much resistance when you were entering that warehouse as well, with the officials there saying very clearly, no, you can't enter, you need permission. If all safety protocols were in fact being followed, then why the resistance? That's the question. Take us through what is the action that the Maharashtra government is now planning. Is it going to be confined only to Zepto? Will the action be taken across Maharashtra? What are the details?
Well, yes, good morning, Pratibha. We have been presenting these visuals from Mumbai's Dharavi area, which is a highly densely populated area of Mumbai city. We have been presenting out these visuals to our viewers in order to alert them what exactly is going on into these dark rooms where they trust for their health, for the health of the family. Now, this is a perfect example of how industries or food delivery organizations, when they focus majorly on to profits and not on the service or the quality of service that should be provided, or at least the norms that are laid by the FDA should be followed by these agencies. Now, as we try to bring pictures from one of these outlets, we face resistance, and our question was similar to yours. Why this resistance if everything is fine? And why is this resistance seen if the company is taking or following every step to serve their customers? Speaking of the FDA officials, we spoke to the commissioner of FDA, who informed us that it is not only Zepto, but every organization, every other food delivery partner which is under their scanner, and not limiting to Mumbai city alone. Every district will be reviewed by the FDA, because it is a big question that if an outlet is situated in a metro city like Mumbai, a condition could be such bizarre, then what could be the situation into remote areas in other districts? So, which is why FDA will now be aggressively taking action against all of these outlets operating into the Maharashtra.
Yes, because these apps are for the convenience of the customers, but is it coming at the cost of their food safety? Because customers are unaware of these situations in which it is coming from, with the pathetic condition that this is their order is coming from, and which is why there are a lot of concerns. In fact, not just in Maharashtra, there should be a crackdown on these apps, on the storage facilities across the country as well, isn't it? Nilesh, thank you for joining us with those details. With that, it's time for us to slip into a very quick break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with lots more on the other side.